for voting for Biden or for Kamala for that matter. They just couldn't help themselves, however. They just had to keep saying over and over and over again because Trump is that bad.
Why did you characterize it as such?
Because I consider it an invasion. You and I have a difference of opinion.
Do you think that you demonized immigrants in this election
to try
to keep...
I want them to come into the country, but they have to come in legally. You know, they have to come in through a process. I want it to be a process, and I want people to come in, and we need the people.
Your campaign.
Wait. You know why we need the people, don't you? Because we have hundreds of companies moving in. We need the people.
But your campaign had an ad showing migrants climbing over walls and so on.
That's true. But they weren't actors.
They're not going to be doing that.
They weren't actors. Well, no, it's true. Do you think they were actors? They weren't actors. They didn't come from Hollywood. These were people. This was an actual. You know, it happened a few days ago. And
they're hundreds of miles away, though. They're hundreds and hundreds of miles away. That's not an invasion.
Honestly, I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN.
All right.
And if you did it well, your ratings.
Let me ask. If I may ask one other question, Mr. President. If I may ask one other question, are you worried?
That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President,
that's enough.
And ask one of the other folks.
That's enough.
Pardon me, ma'am. Mr. President,
that's enough.
I thought he was fixing to whoop Jim Acosta's ass when he comes from behind the damn podium.
I'm not concerned.
I thought he was going to bitch slap that motherfucker.
Because it's a
Watch this.
That's enough. Put down the mic.
Mr. President, are you worried about indictments?
Look, I thought he was going to go to his ass. You don't think he couldn't beat the shit out of
CNN should be ashamed
that
of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working for CNN.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
We get a little bit
You're a
more.
very rude person. The way you treat Sarah Huckabee is horrible. And the way you treat other people are horrible. You shouldn't treat people
You're
that
just a
way.
horrible person.
Go ahead, Peter. Go ahead.
In Jim's defense, I've traveled with him and watched him. He's a diligent reporter who busts.
Well, I'm not a big fan of yours either. So
let me ask you a question if I can. You repeatedly said
you are the best.
Mr. President, you repeatedly over the course of
just sit down, please.
I thought he was going to go to his
When
ass.
you report fake news, when you report fake news, which CNN does a lot, you are the enemy of the people. Go ahead.
Mr. President, over the course of the last several days of the campaign.
Man,
The big dog is in charge.
that was
And
epic,
don't
absolutely
let
positively
any
epic.
of those
That's Trump is
freaks
saying, I'm
forget it.
done with you.